Hey tech enthusiasts, welcome to the Monday edition of Tech Stocks Daily. We've got a sizzling lineup that's sure to kickstart your week. Today, we dive into Google's AI leaps and cybersecurity smackdowns, Microsoft's game-changing AI-powered PCs, Zoom's impressive earnings report, and the buzz around an imminent NVIDIA stock split. Plus, some heartwarming history about how NVIDIA was saved from the brink of bankruptcy. Whether you're an investor, a tech geek, or just nosy about Silicon Valley drama, stick around, you won't want to miss this. If Google were a superhero, today's news would be the entire Avengers team. We've got AI, cybersecurity smackdowns, password updates, leadership insights, and even interactive doodles. Buckle up. First up, we've got to talk about AI. Google is ramping up its efforts to dominate the AI space, and they're doing it with some serious chutzpah. Google is moving fast with its AI initiatives, but also hitting the brakes when necessary. CEO Sundar Pichai recently chatted about the company's balancing act of pushing boundaries while maintaining responsibility. Remember the Gemini blunder earlier this year that churned out some historically inaccurate images? Yeah, Google doesn't want a repeat of that fiasco. They're juggling speed with precision to avoid those oops moments in the future, because AI's impact on search, ads, and consumer products is massive. Speaking of AI, Google isn't just stopping at integrating it into search. Nope, they're bringing AI directly into your devices. At Google's I/O 2024, we learned about the Gemini Nano model powering AI on Android. This means your favorite apps could soon perform nifty AI tricks without ever needing an internet connection. Imagine your phone becoming smarter, and maybe even sassier by the minute. Now let's switch gears to Google's strategic jabs at Microsoft. Oh boy, the search giant is taking Microsoft's cybersecurity blunders and turning them into a marketing goldmine. Google is offering sweet deals for government and corporate customers to jump ship from Microsoft Office to Google Workspace. They're even dishing out 18 months free for corporate customers who sign up for 3-year contracts. Talk about a competitive spirit. Another fun nugget from Google's treasure chest is the Material 3 redesign for Google Password Manager. They're bringing a shiny new interface with a tall bottom bar, a nifty pill-shaped search bar, and a checkup tab to keep those passwords in tip-top shape. It's like your password manager just got a makeover on a reality TV show. And if you think Google only deals with hardcore tech updates, think again. Let's give a shout out to the iconic Google Doodles. These creative illustrations have been jazzing up the Google homepage for 25 years now. From celebrating Pi Day to honoring obscure inventors, Google Doodles can make even the grumpiest morning better. The latest addition? A tutorial on how to create your own doodle, plus a student contest where the winning artwork gets a prime spot on Google's homepage. Forget about getting your name in lights. This is the digital age equivalent. Amid all this action, Google is also facing a $2.3 billion lawsuit from Axel Springer and other media groups over advertising practices. It's a bumpy road ahead, but Google shows no signs of slowing down its relentless innovation. In summary, today's Google News reads like a tech thriller with plot twists galore. AI advancements, competitive maneuvers against Microsoft, user-friendly updates, and those charming doodles. Google's on a mission, and it looks like nothing can derail this tech titan. Stay tuned, because if today is any indication, Google's going to keep us all on our toes. Buckle up, because today's tech news is packed with all things Microsoft. If you blink, you'll miss their latest AI innovations, multi-threading computers, and upcoming industry-shaking developments. So why was Microsoft the tech darling of the news today? Let's dive right in. First up, Microsoft just dropped the curtains on a shiny new line of AI-centric Windows PCs dubbed Copilot PCs, starting at $999. These aren't just any PCs. They're designed with AI from the ground up. Microsoft has re-engineered pretty much everything: the silicon, the OS, and even the cloud integration. The pièce de résistance here is a feature called Recall, which gives your PC a photographic memory, helping you locate that needle-in-a-haystack document you swore you saved last month. But wait, there's more. These Copilot PCs come with 20 times the AI power and up to 22 hours of battery life. They boast a robust neural processing unit that combines with CPU and GPU for ultra-efficient AI processing. And did someone say AI image generation? Yup, the co-creator feature tackles limitations like privacy concerns and processing time to give you personalized, high-detail images on the fly. Imagine adjusting the AI slider and getting the perfect art piece within seconds. Insane, right? Now, if you're more of a captions person, there's a treat for you too. These PCs can generate live captions across all apps and video platforms, translating audio into real-time English captions from over 40 languages, even offline. Plus, the AI jamming doesn't stop there. Expect a Copilot key on the keyboard, offering quick access to GPT-4o for sophisticated voice interactions. Now let's zoom out to Microsoft's broader AI ambitions, which were showcased at Build, their annual developer conference. Microsoft aims to interweave more AI features into its consumer and enterprise products. Think Excel, Teams, Word. According to analysts, this could rake in a staggering $25 to $30 billion in revenue by 2025. The Copilot and Azure updates were also expected to be major focal points, laying the groundwork for developers to build future AI use cases. Speaking of innovation, Satya Nadella and team held back no punches. The new Surface lineup, featuring Qualcomm's Snapdragon X Elite processors, promises more horsepower to challenge Apple's MacBook Air. These AI PCs allegedly outperformed the MacBook Air by 58% in sustained multi-threaded tasks, bringing both speed and a 20% battery life bump to the table. Besides hardware, Microsoft's partnership with OpenAI continues to be a big deal, with GPT-4o soon becoming part of the Copilot arsenal. Analysts believe this will solidify Microsoft's position in the AI game, especially in cloud computing, where Azure competes fiercely with Google, Oracle, and Amazon. So Microsoft's all set to revolutionize not just PCs, but our entire digital ecosystem. From groundbreaking AI-powered hardware to innovative software and cloud solutions, they're making some serious moves. Keep your eyes peeled, folks, because the future is looking very AI-driven and incredibly exciting. All right, that's all the Microsoft magic we've got for today. Stay tuned for more updates because this AI storyline, it's just getting started. Let's dive into today's big news headline that's got everyone buzzing: Zoom Video Communications. So Zoom just reported its Q1 earnings, and boy, did they deliver some impressive numbers. Setting the stage, Zoom chalked up $1.14 billion in revenue for the first quarter, slightly edging out the analyst estimate of $1.13 billion. Though this just above might sound small, in the high-stakes world of finance, a win is a win. This revenue figure represents a 3.2% increase year over year. Not too shabby, right? Now let's zoom in, pun intended, on the earnings per share. Zoom reported adjusted earnings of $1.35 per share, once again beating the crystal ball predictions, which were pegged at $1.20 per share. This makes it the 7th straight quarter they've hit it out of the park on both the top and bottom lines. 7's a lucky number, folks. But we're not done here. Zoom's net cash from operating activities hit a high note at $588.2 million, posting a stellar 40.6% increase from the same quarter last year. Meanwhile, free cash flow clocked in at $569.7 million, up an eye-popping 43.6%. Now let's talk customers. Zoom concluded the quarter with around 191,000 enterprise customers. Out of these, 3,883 are shelling out north of $100,000 each in trailing 12-month revenue. That's an 8.5% hike from the last year, showing folks are still loving Zoom despite hybrid work models and other competitors. That's not all. The brainy brains at Zoom are pushing AI integrations across their platform. They're using AI in Zoom Contact Center and Zoom Workplace, aimed at revolutionizing how teams collaborate, clearly catching up with modern workplace needs. CEO Eric Yuan highlighted that AI integration is squarely aimed at improving productivity, engagement, and streamlining communications. So if you thought Zoom was just about video calls, think again. Moving on to the nitty-gritty future outlook, Zoom projects Q2 revenue to hover between $1.145 billion and $1.15 billion, a skosh under the $1.15 billion analysts had hoped for. Second quarter EPS is expected to fall between $1.20 and $1.21 per share, again slightly missing the analyst mark of $1.23 per share. For the full fiscal year, Zoom expects revenues of $4.61 billion to $4.62 billion, exactly in line with Wall Street's forecast. And for earnings, they are looking at $4.99 to $5.2 per share, a whisker above the $4.91 estimated by analysts. Talk about squeezing every bit of value. Zoom will have their investor call at 5 p.m. ET today, so keep your ears peeled for any more juicy deets they might drop. Well, that's a wrap on why Zoom is making headlines today. Their financial metrics show they're still riding high on the video wave, thanks to continual innovation and a diversified portfolio of services designed to keep us all connected, engaged, and productive. Stay tuned for more updates, folks. All right, folks, let's dive into why NVIDIA has been stealing all the headlines today. Trust me, it's quite the roller coaster ride of tech news. Firstly, there's buzzing speculation that NVIDIA might announce a stock split on May 22nd. If history is anything to go by, the last time they split their stock, investors had the time of their lives as the stock price shot up dramatically. SIMD is a real thing, people. This potential split comes as NVIDIA's share price is skyrocketing, hinting that good old Jensen Huang and his board might just pull the trigger. Are you thinking about preemptively grabbing some shares? According to the data, NVIDIA's data center business is booming thanks to the ever-growing demand for AI tech. Speaking of data centers, NVIDIA is set to release their first quarter fiscal 2025 results soon, and expectations are sky high. Their data center end market has been on fire thanks to the surge in generative AI and large language models like OpenAI's ChatGPT. Remember when ChatGPT was just a cute AI toy and now it's the hottest thing since sliced bread? NVIDIA's GPUs are the powerhouses behind this shift. If projections hold, their data center revenue could hit a whopping $20.4 billion, an eye-watering 376% year-over-year growth. This is like watching a rocket take off while sipping your morning coffee. Will their Q1 earnings break records again? All signs point to yes. Now, let's talk partnerships. NVIDIA is teaming up with Kyndryl to accelerate the adoption of generative AI-enabled solutions. Kyndryl, the world's largest technology infrastructure service provider, and NVIDIA are basically Batman and Robin of the tech world, ready to tackle complex problems with their combined might. They're integrating NVIDIA's AI capabilities into Kyndryl's platform to supercharge everything from fraud prevention to IT operations. This collaboration means businesses across various sectors, from financial services to healthcare, can rapidly scale and integrate AI into their operations. Moral of the story, if you don't have AI yet, you're officially living in the past. Lastly, NVIDIA's backstory would make a great Hollywood script. Imagine being saved from the brink of bankruptcy by a $5 million lifeline. Well, that's what happened to NVIDIA in the 1990s, thanks to Shoichiro Irimajiri, a Sega exec who believed in Jensen Huang and his vision. This act of kindness kept NVIDIA afloat, and the company has grown into a $2 trillion behemoth. Seriously, someone call Spielberg. We need this movie. So, what do you think? Will the stock split happen? How high can NVIDIA's data center revenues soar? And what about that heartwarming tale of their early days? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you see yourself investing in NVIDIA, or are you skeptical about their future amidst growing competition? I can't wait to read your take on all this tech excitement. Let's get the conversation going. All right, let's talk about NVIDIA and whether it's a stock to buy, sell, or hold given today's news. Spoiler alert, I'm leaning towards buy. Let's dive into why. First off, there's massive speculation about a potential stock split. Historically, after a stock split, NVIDIA's shares have seen significant upward movement as it makes the stock more accessible to a broader range of investors. This could be a prime opportunity to get in before the potential bump. Then, there's NVIDIA's data center business, which is absolutely on fire. With the explosion in generative AI and large language models like ChatGPT, NVIDIA's GPUs are in scorching demand. Their projection of a $20.4 billion data center revenue for Q1 is nothing short of jaw-dropping, a staggering 376% year-over-year growth. Picture it like this. Their data center business is a rocket and it's headed to the moon. Partnerships are another feather in NVIDIA's cap. Their team up with Kyndryl to accelerate generative AI-enabled solutions is like Batman joining forces with Superman. This collaboration opens the door for NVIDIA's tech to be entrenched across various industries, from banking to healthcare, meaning long-term diversified growth potential. In today's interconnected world, having your tech embedded in numerous sectors can be a game changer. And let's not forget the heartwarming, real-life story of how they were saved from bankruptcy in the 90s. It shows resilience and the sheer potential of this company. They bounce back stronger, and how. With their current market cap nearing $2 trillion, NVIDIA has proven it knows how to leverage lifelines into golden opportunities. So given these points, the probable stock split, skyrocketing data center growth, the powerhouse partnerships, and their inspiring history, NVIDIA looks like a solid buy. Of course, nobody's perfect, and the tech world moves fast, so it's crucial to stay vigilant. Reminder, always do your own due diligence before making any investment decisions. We're here to get you thinking, but your financial choices should be well-researched and align with your personal investment strategy. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you buying, selling, or holding NVIDIA? Let's get that conversation started. All right, tech enthusiasts, that's your jam-packed daily dose of tech news. We had Google pushing the AI envelope, Microsoft unveiling AI-driven PCs that'll make your head spin, Zoom showing us the power of solid earnings, and NVIDIA gearing up for what could be another stock split and jaw-dropping data center revenue. It's clear the tech world is firing on all cylinders. If you enjoyed this roundup, be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video with your fellow techies. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest updates. Catch you all tomorrow for another exciting tech news recap.